Hi, this is Heidi. Welcome back in the garden with Silke and Tuma who are already waiting for you. And today we're going to show you how to actually get started. We're using two different techniques to prepare the soil, to prepare the beds. One double digging and one no digging method. And Silke is going to tell you a bit about healthy soil and how to reach it. And yes, let's go.
So, now we're gonna start the bed preparation. The most important thing. That's the core of a successful vegetable bed or vegetable garden. What we're gonna do is we want to create healthy soil. Healthy soil is very important for healthy plants. The same with us. If we eat healthy, if we have all our nutrients, we stay healthy. We're not gonna catch any diseases. Now, how do we actually get this healthy soil, and what is actually healthy soil? I want to tell you quickly about. I want to talk about quickly. Now, soil. I've got two different soils here, and Heidi, what do you think? Which one is the good one? This one?
Yes.
Yes, or this one?
No.
No. This one is very dry, as you can see. It's actually dust coming up. It doesn't have any life. There's no life in. If you look at this one, and this comes out of the garden, let me show you, maybe we find some life here. Here you can see like a nice little earthworm, yeah, crawling itself through the soil. The soil is also very fluffy. It has a lot of air in. So air is also very important. And I can even see like little ants and beetles and tiny little earthworm babies. Anyway, now one thing, important thing, soil life. The other one, air. Also the texture is very important. Here in Nairobi, we have quite clayey soil. So what is clay soil? Clay soil has very fine little particles. The sand is, or like the soil particles are very, very small. And very often we then have the problem that the soil is getting waterlogged, so that there's no water coming through because the soil is getting very clumpy. You can see it here. I don't want to squeeze too much the nice little earthworms in here. But you can see this is clay soil. You can make a ball out of it or even a little sausage. With sandy soil, you can't do that. This is very fertile soil on the one hand, but on the other hand, it can lock the water and can also lock the nutrients. So we want to put a little bit of sand in there to break up the structure and to make it a little bit more loose. Now, I talked about soil life. The air in the soil is very important. And by the way, the air is important. So we should never, as soon as we prepared the bed, we should never step on it. Yeah? Because as soon as you step on it, you're densening the soil and squeezing the air out. And air is just very important for the roots, for nitrogen fixing and so on. Okay, so I think these are the three most important things. And obviously the organic matter. That's very important. The organic matter is any type of leaves. You can see here that we've got prepared some brown leaves. There we've got prepared some green leaves, which you at the end actually putting into a compost. But this is another video clip, how to prepare compost. We've got here now already prepared compost, as you can see. And if you smell, it smells like forest. It has a very, very nice smell. So this gives the soil a lot of organic matter. So this sounds now all very complicated, but don't worry. If you don't have your own compost, you can also buy it.
Kwa ufupi itaelezea tu machache kuhusu na yale Silke alikuwa anawaelezea kwa Kizungu. Taenda kwa Kiswahili tu kiasi tu, sababu najua hapa Kenya watu wengi mnaelewa Kizungu, so Kiswahili ni kiasi tu. So hii ni mjanga ambayo tunaita tasa. Ni mjanga ambayo haiwezi saa chakula yoyote na imekaa kwa muda bila kutumika. So hii mjanga natakana tuipatilishe iwe ni mjanga mzuri. Na kwa sababu ya kuipatilisha iwe ni mjanga mzuri, iwe ni ile mjanga yenye iko na rotuba, iwe ni ile mchanga yenye tunasema inaweza kuwa na free aeration air, iwe ni mchanga yenye inaweza katutolea chakula mzuri. Na tutafanyaje ili ikuwe mchanga mzuri? Kuibadilisha kutoka kwa mchanga dasa iwe ni ile mchanga inayozalisha. Tunatumia what we call organic matters. Na organic matters tunatumia vitu kama brown material ama brown leaves ika hapa. Tuko na green material ika hapa. Hizi vitu zote tunazichanganya, tunatengeneza ile kitu inaitwa compost manure. Tukishamaliza kutengeneza compost manure, compost yetu manure ikiwa ready ndio hii hapa sasa. Hii ndio compost manure. Tumechanganya out of organic matter, tumepata hii compost manure. Sasa hii compost manure ndio tutatumia kutengeneza hii peti yetu iwe ni mjanga unaofaa na mjanga unaozalisha chakula. Asante, yale ingine ongoja tunapoendelea tutawaelezea baadaye. Compost manure yetu, na kwa nini inaitwa compost manure? Compost manure ni mjanga ambayo kila kiumbe kinafurahia kukaa ndani. Na nasema hivyo sababu nikianza kufanya kwa hii mjanga, kupekua hii mjanga, kutafuta hivi, unakuja unapata katika hii mchanga yangu kuna viumbe kama worms sinafurahia kukaa ndani, sababu ni mjanga yenye iko na uzima, inafurahisha na ina attract kila kiumbe. Ants iko hapa, kila kitu iko hapa. Sasa hii ndio compost manure. Tukichukua hii compost manure tukienda kuprepare nayo mchanga yetu itakuwa ni mjanga yenye uzima ambao kila kiumbe itakimbilia kukaa ndani. Worms itakaa ndani ambao siko very important kwa mjanga. Sinazaa rotuba, maji yake ni ya maana, mafi yake ni ya maana, makojo yake kwa mjanga ni ya maana. So sitafurahia kukaa hapa, lakini mahali kama hapa worms haiwezi kaa sababu hiyo ni mchanga tasa.
Now the double digging bed. And what we're going to do is we first loosening up the soil. Because it's quite hard to get it out with a shovel. So loosening it up, as Juma is doing right now. And we do a stretch of 30 centimeters wide and all over to the other side of the bed. Loosening up, only 30 centimeters, not wider. Now, I'm going to go there. Normally we work together on this, but because we have to keep the 1.5 meter distance to keep us safe, Juma, if you could just go away, then I can quickly take the shovel. So now, we're going to take the soil out 30 centimeters deep. So this is now nice, loose, actually quite healthy soil. And you can do this method with any soil. It might be a little bit more work if you have like very dense, hard soil. You can imagine how long this will take. So for us here, this took us now not even 3 minutes, but this is actually quite good soil, as I said already. Now, this is more or less 30 centimeters deep, 30 centimeters wide, and 30 centimeters long. Yeah? 30 centimeter, 30, 30, and 30 deep. Now what we need to do is we need to loosen even another 30 centimeters deep in there. And now Juma is coming. So he's now using the fork to just loosen up the soil. So at the end, we actually have 60 centimeters of nice, loose, airy soil. Okay, so now, remember we took 30 centimeters soil out. We're loosening another 30 centimeters deep down with the fork. And now we have to put the soil back in. But before we're going to put it back in, we add compost, because we need organic matter, we need soil life, bacteria, all that stuff which is important for good growth. Now we're going to take the compost here. And just add it to the soil, and we mix it up. And maybe for like a 30 centimeter by 30 centimeter, depending on how much compost you have, but I would suggest just taking 2 shovels of compost is more than enough. Now this compost is not very much decomposed yet. If you buy compost, it looks much finer, but it's fine. This is okay. And by the way, compost is also not only adding the organic matter to the soil, it also balances the pH. Very often unhealthy, not fertile soil has an acidic pH, so the pH is quite low, which means even though if you put fertilizer and nutrients on, they won't be available for the plants. So we need to also balance our pH, and the wonder or the secret ingredient would be then really the compost. The compost really adds everything what the soil needs. Okay, so now our piece is done. So we added the soil back into the plot. So we're just going to put the sticks in so that we remember where we actually prepared our soil already. Now we do the same procedure throughout the whole bed, but we don't want to bore you, so we're just going to do it and show you the end result at the end.
Sasa ile process yetu ya kutengeneza mjanga inaendelea, kutengeneza new bed inaendelea. Serikali ilieleza hapo kwa Kiingereza mkabata na hapa kwa Kiswahili. So mimi naendelea kubadilisha mjanga, kugeuza mjanga chini juu, chini juu, kuifanya kuwa rahisi, yani kuifanya kuwa soft, kuwa mjanga mwepesi, ili sasa tu mix na mbolea. Tukishamaliza ndio tupande ndani kile kitu tunachotaka. Kwa hivyo sasa hiyo ni process ya kwanza nimemaliza, kugeuza mjanga, kuchanganya mjanga. So wacha niachie mwenzangu akuja atoe mchanga aweke kando. Sasa anatoa mjanga, akiweka kando anatoa 30 centimeters. Sasa hiyo 30 centimeters yenye anaweka kando, anatoa akiweka kando, tutachukua manure, compost manure, hiyo mbolea yenye tulitengeneza kutoka kwa organic matter, tuchanganye. Tukishachanganyisia hapo, tukimaliza tunarudisha ndani ya shimo. So hiyo ni ametoa mchanga, amemaliza already. Hiyo ni 30 centimeters amemaliza mchanga ya juu. Sasa ana loosen inside, ana loosen, akiacha tu ndani tena ana loosen 30 centimeters deep kwenda chini. Anadhani amemaliza. So chenye mimi nitafanya sasa, mimi nitafanya ni kumsaidia mbolea sasa. Hii mbolea sasa kuweka kwa hiyo mchanga yetu ya kwanza ile tulitoa 30 centimeters, tukaweka juu, tuchanganye. Tunaweka vijiko 2 ya compost manure, of which tayari tumeweka, na anachanganya akirudisha ndani. So akishamaliza hapo, tutakuwa tumemaliza hiyo step yetu tena ya 30 centimeters wide and 30 centimeters deep.
So now you can see the bed is ready. We double digged the whole bed all the way through. Now one important thing is that we're going to mulch it. So we're going to cover it, as Juma is doing right now, to just make sure that this nice soil structure we just created is not going to wash away with the next rain. So we try to cover now the soil, keep it nice and moist. And trying to avoid erosion and runoff, because this was actually quite hard work. You will see as soon as you start in the garden that it is quite a good of a physical workout, so we don't want to repeat that again. Now, this is a nice bed now prepared, ready for planting. And one other thing with mulch is that if you put now seedlings into the bed, which we're going to do in the next clip, then you can just put the seedlings in between the mulch. But if you put seeds in the soil, then obviously it's not a good idea to mulch, because then no sun comes through and the seeds won't germinate. So if you put seeds in, you need to take the mulch away. If you put seedlings in, which is more advisable, then you can keep the mulch on.